Alright, welcome back, guys. You'll have to excuse me if, once again, my voice is not at its peak. I'm still dealing with dental issues. It just never ends. Let's just continue with part 2. Alright, so Tsutsumi and Erio decide to collect the cursed stones as soon as possible before they become the cause of an unprecedented tragedy. The two obtain the foot-washing mansion from Yutaro Namigaki and head to their next destination. Alright, where are we going? Midoricho Park. Back here. It's 1 a.m. Excuse me, sorry to bother you, but we have some questions for you. Who's this guy? Araishi. What? Are you with the police? I haven't done anything. Don't worry, this isn't an interrogation or anything. We just want to talk. You're Hideki Araishi, right? The historian. We know who you are, so this won't take long. But since we saw you here, we'd just like to ask you a couple of questions. Alright, so this is a local history researcher, Hideki Araishi. Araishi Hideki. Cool. What can you tell us about him? He's a historian who works part-time as a curator at the local folk museum and as a teacher at Komagata High School. Right. His recent publication on the rite of resurrection has caused a stir in occult circles. He is the quintessential obsessive researcher. I feel called out. Despite being entirely unsuited for teaching, he had no choice but to take up a position at Komagata High School in order to make ends meet. Yes, we've all been there. While having a captive audience in his classes goes some way to satisfying his need for respect and recognition, his conceited nature makes him unpopular among the students. Understandable. Lately, he is concerned that articles he contributed for purely monetary reasons have earned him a reputation as a researcher of the occult. But the surge of interest in the topic and the resulting volume of article requests he is receiving are undeniably tempting. Hideki is a regular at the Kurokikyo Cafe, that's hard to say for me, on Hokusai Street, there's a street called that, where he can be found outside his work hours writing essays and manuscripts. Bro, find a hobby. His published books include A Study of the Unknown and An Introduction to Bando History. Cool. Well, let's get it over with. I'm a busy man. Okay, let's have a think. Hideki Araishi. He says he's a local historian, but supposedly he knows more about the rite of resurrection than anybody. The fact he's here at this time of night, it's plenty possible that he's a curse bearer. Alright, let's talk. What were you doing? Now, Mr. Araishi, what were you doing here at this time of night? Doing research, of course. Day or night, information never sleeps. It's true. That's an admirable philosophy. You know, your research has been quite the talk around town. What was it they were saying? You discovered something about some book. Am I supposed to know? Is this like available in an earlier chapter, or was I just not paying attention? I'm just going with the first one. Right. You found some kind of ritual in the Record of Fates. What? Don't tell me you want to know how to carry out the rite of resurrection too? To be perfectly honest, I'm tired of people asking me about it all the time. None of you even care about the local history. You just come crawling out of the woodwork when something interesting comes up. Looks like I hit a nerve. If you think you can force me to tell you because you're policemen, you're sorely mistaken. Alright. Was the research you were doing just now also related to the rite of resurrection? Well, yes, that's right. What exactly were you looking for? I have no reason to tell you that. You wouldn't understand anyway. So he's one of those people, is he? Was the research you were doing just now also related to the rite? Well, yes, that's right. It's just repeating it. All right, do we have to talk about a different one? Are you doing all this research so you can use the rite of resurrection yourself? Huh. You're a policeman. Do you really think people can be brought back to life? Everyone I meet. Pitiful. Huh? So you don't believe in the rite? Whether it's real or not has nothing to do with my research. Such things are better left to the occult freaks. Or so I thought. Things changed. It has become necessary for me to pursue the rite. So now I pray that it is real. Oh, those eyebrows are determined. Oh, what changed? I'm sure you can imagine. The funds for my research. I receive a large amount of funding for seeking the rite of resurrection. And if I find it, I'll receive a sum so great that I'll never have to worry about money again. Ina, it's the dream. Oh-ho, then that means someone is sponsoring your research. Is that right? So what if they are? You have no idea how hard we work to secure funding for our research. I have no interest in teaching those children. Listen to me. I'll tell you one thing. Those experts you see writing provocative books or spouting nonsense on TV to try and get popular, all of them are just trying to get the money they need to do their research. With how popular the occult is, saying something even remotely spooky can lead to big money. What? But I bought your book. The pursuit of the unknown begins, first and foremost, with belief. I was so inspired by that bit. I do appreciate your patronage. Unfortunately, however, the occult is not my true interest. The fate of the unknown is to be destroyed by thorough research and deep consideration. It's the dream these days, isn't it? No way. I can't believe it. You're surprisingly innocent. Then what kind of research do you want to be doing? I'm sure it wouldn't interest you, but to put it simply, the focus of my research is how historical accounts transform into folklore over the years, as they are passed down from generation to generation. Dude, that sounds sick. I would love to research that too. What does that mean? Due to human bias, the account of any event is inevitably changed by the person communicating it. Indeed. This is not necessarily done with ill intentions. Indeed. It happens when someone tries to fill in the gaps in a story that lacks detail. Or when something's left out or abridged because of the story's length. Or when a story twists and shifts as it's spread through oral tradition. Even when two stories are told about the same event, differences in culture or environment affect how it's told, changing its content. Silly little things can turn into terribly mysterious legends. My research is the study of how history, culture, and legend all influence each other. I see. Take the 7 mysteries of Honjo, for example. Why are some of the mysteries seemingly about nothing particularly interesting? You'd think stories wouldn't last a decade, let alone hundreds of years. So why? Perhaps putting it that way piques your interest. I admit, I am curious. So that's what you've been researching all this time. Makes sense. As I said, It doesn't matter to me whether the right exists or not. If people in the Edo period believe that was what was written in... One more time, rewind, let's start again. If people in the Edo period believed that what was written in the Record of Fates was real, that's all I'm interested in. We got there in the end. But I have to be realistic. The research I'd like to do is, unfortunately, not very lucrative. Just start a YouTube channel, bro. I know it's too early, but just think about it. That's why I need to take some risks. This Record of Fates. Where did you get your hands on it? The storehouse of an old private residence in the city, just as the public was told. I'm unable to be more precise due to an agreement with my informant. Well, in that case, I think I might have a guess as to what it is you were looking for. I mean, technically, couldn't any of these be the answer? Stones or dregs? Let's just go dregs. What? Damn it. If you know about that, then... Calm down. No need to get so defensive. I don't think we should show him. But then maybe... Oh, I don't know the correct answer. Let's hide it. We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice friendly chat? You may say that, but I don't trust you. Perhaps you've already learned about curses. Perhaps you want to take my power away from me. No, that's not true. I almost revealed my hand. I'll say nothing else. Sorry, I'll be taking my leave here. Oh no, did we make the wrong decision? Hey, stop! Oh well. Ugh, he's so fast. Sorry, boss. He got away. Oh no, should we have shown him? Incomplete. Alright. I guess we'll have to do it again. Alright, so let's this time show him. We both want information, right? Why don't we have a nice friendly chat? A curse stone? You are a curse bearer. A leaf. It is the evergreen beech then. Yep. Will you show me yours? This is moving a little fast. Oh, this is mine. The Everburning Lantern. Wait, does that mean this is the guy we killed in like the prologue? When we couldn't see him in the dark? Interesting. Let's try hiding them again and see what happens. I won't mince words. I'd like to confiscate your curse stone. Excuse me? You may be a policeman, but you have no right to do that. The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offences Act. Or, you hand it over and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to all your research if you were arrested. I call your bluff. The stones could never be used as evidence. If you want it, you'll have to take it by force. I find it hard to imagine that an officer of the law would use a curse on a citizen. You can't touch me, which means I have no reason to continue this conversation. Okay, well, we apparently should not be hiding things from this guy, so let's try again. Alright, this time let's reveal. I'll tell you this for free. The evergreen beech comes from a man who was hanged for spreading false rumors. But the accusations against him were unfounded, and he died cursing those who deceived him. Ah, so that is the resentful memory held within the evergreen beech. The memories of the 7 mysteries are truly fascinating. If only I could collect them all. Do whatever you want, but you should know something. This stone of mine lets me curse anyone who tries to mislead me. What? But... So don't try and lie to me. I'll know. You would curse a citizen? You would call yourself an officer of the law? That all depends on you. I don't want to use it if I don't have to. What is it you want? The cursed stones are dangerous. I'd like to confiscate yours. Excuse me? But my right. First, let me ask you one thing. You haven't used that curse, have you? No, of course I haven't. I swear. Should we whack him, guys? He's already lying to us. We literally just told him he can't lie to us, and he's lying to us. But let's hear him out. I see. Good. Now, why don't you hand over that stone? Unless you'd rather try using it on me instead. Damn you, I won't give it to you. If I were to say that, what would happen? Would it be a crime? The police are aware of how dangerous the stones are. I could arrest you under Article 1, Section 2 of the Minor Offences Act. Or you could hand it over and all you lose is your secret ability. Think of what would happen to all your research if you were arrested. Fine. You can have the stone. Here. Okay, we got the stone without killing him. Success! Alright, let's have a look. We are becoming the final boss. Alright, the Everburning Lantern. Look at this picture. That is sick. On a bone-chilling winter's night, one may happen upon a soba cart along the canal known as South Wadigesui. But there is something strange about this cart. No matter when one might visit, its owner is nowhere to be found. Yet the lantern that hangs from it stays perpetually lit, burning brightly even with no oil to fuel it. Should one attempt to put out the flame, it immediately roars back to life. However, there is also the tale of the never-burning lantern, another telling of this story in which the soba cart's lantern always remains dark, refusing to be lit. Kills by disembowelment, one who finds themselves trapped in the darkness of the curse echo. That sounds horrifying. Hello? Why are we disemboweling people in the darkness? Alright, let's learn of the resentful memory. When Honjo was filled with samurai residences, the spies of the shogunate lived amongst the townspeople to keep an eye on things. The soba cart on South Wadigesui served as one of their outposts. They would communicate to each other in code by turning the lantern on or off. Tonight, at 4 a.m., meant that someone would be having the last soba of their life, and that their belly would be sliced open the next night. An unfortunate incident occurred in which a man attacked a woman in a bout of fury. He regretted it deeply, even declining to invoke the right to defend his honor. But the deed was done. Still, he could not accept it. His rage at having been used by his daimyo boiled over, turning into a grudge he would never forget. Nearby, he saw a lantern quietly glowing in the night, and when the 6th bell rang, the man cut his own stomach open. Since then, the lantern could be seen alight before the soba cart had opened, and would flicker out suddenly even when there was no wind blowing. As this unsettling phenomenon continued, the rumors surrounding it grew, and soon all were convinced that it was... all were convinced that it was the man who cut open his stomach visiting from the beyond. I see. Good choice. I look forward to seeing how your research pans out. Oh, right. Would you tell us everything you know about what's been going on? If you help us out, we'll give you all the information we've gotten after we solve the case. What do you say? In that case, will you tell me about all the resentful memories of the 7 mysteries? I believe they are the key to the secret hidden in the record of fates. Sure, why not? I'll learn about them as I collect the curse stones. But thanks to you, we learned a lot from him. I wonder, the mysteries and rite are all public information. He kept everything he knows about the other curse bearers and the source of the curse here hidden. I was hoping he'd at least give us a clue about how to beat these curses. Oh, I see. Then we should be more aggressive next time. Really make them spit it out. And by we, I mean you. He's so cute. I'm guessing he wants to save this curse. He wouldn't have told us anything no matter what we asked. But now we know where he hangs out. We can always send someone for him if need be. Right. Got it. I was surprised to hear that there are actually 9 of the 7 mysteries, though. Yeah, that's 2 extra curse bearers we have to find. We've confiscated 2, so there are 6 more. They could be anywhere in this town. We have to find them fast, or they may start using the curses. No, I think we're already too late. Huh? I didn't tell you this, but there were some soul dregs in Namigaki's curse stone. Really? Then he has already killed someone with it? It's not much, so it probably wasn't a curse bearer. Shit. Well, we know who did it. We can make arrangements to take him into custody. We'll have Paranormal Affairs pick him up tomorrow. For now, we continue our search. Right. On to the next place. We just have to cross them off the list one by one. Oh, but, boss? Good to know we can use the Minor Offences Act to arrest people with curse stones. But why didn't we do that with Namigaki? If we could do that, there'd be no need for Paranormal Affairs. What grounds would a normal detective have to put him under arrest? Oh, right. Yeah, I suppose that's true. We did it! I guess we cannot do this one yet because we've probably got to go with Haruhe. But we're getting there. Alright, let's end this one here. My throat is feeling pretty rough in case you hadn't already noticed. Let me know what you guys thought of this one and come back next week. Looks like we'll be finally learning more about Haruhe and this JoJo's guy. I like his style. I'll see you guys then. See ya.